Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, Same Fire Society. I am so happy to have you here. Today we are going to do a quick love check-in for the full moon in Leo. Give me just 1 second. With the placements of the planets right now, it tends specifically with Mercury, the planet of communication, stationed in the sign of Aquarius. This could really bring some very direct and shocking truth of some sort. Or you could need to speak your truth about something. Okay, let's start out with the Soul Symphony Oracle deck. Bottom of the deck, we have communication, approaching voicemail, awaiting text. So you could be feeling this, coming in, okay? Like you just have a really strong feeling that something is coming in here for you. I'm getting the sense that Spirit really wants you to be surprised here. They want this to be a surprise, but you're very hard to surprise, I'm getting. Your intuition's really on point here. You can really, really feel that something's coming in. You've been feeling it for some time really strongly. There may have been a real recent surrender to this situation. I'm seeing specifically the Two of Wands. So tied to some type of decision. Maybe because of time, you've had to let this go, or because of family. Maybe you are connected to a family of some sort, okay? Or maybe this person is going to come in with this direct communication that they want to start a family with you, that they feel time is running out. Specifically, I'm feeling daughter specifically here. Maybe they want a daughter. I'm not feeling this one. See if it comes back out. Okay. Ooh, children again. So this can really be tied to, I'm seeing maybe some type of cycle has completed in regards to healing of the inner child here. Some things they needed to address here before they could be in a stable relationship. And I'm just being called to pull in specifically from the inner child oracle. So I am going to pull a specific card from this deck and see if they can clarify for us what was being healed in this inner child here. Okay, so let's see. What was being healed here, Spirit? Choose yourself. Do not deny your importance. So self-love. There was some insecurity. Something to do with intimacy here, okay? Maybe some bullying when they were young. Let's pull one more here. I feel like this is gonna be a little jumbled. This is not my usual style, but we're just gonna roll with it today. We are gonna roll with the winds of change. Ooh, okay, we have, it's a bunch. Okay, so there was a need to go inward here. Okay, you are worthy. So not feeling deserving of this love and needing to accept what is, I'm hearing, okay? So something to do with the past that wasn't healed yet here, okay? So these are things that they were working on here. They may have been in a bit of a cocoon stage, or they currently are. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else can you tell us? Okay, we have triggers. So childhood wounds, flashbacks ready to explode, caught in the act. So yeah, definitely there were some triggers. This connection brought up a lot of triggers. They are currently reminiscing though, and this is what is really making them want to communicate here. Looking at photos of you guys, I specifically am getting you have two photos together. Good times, thinking about you and dwelling. They're thinking about a specific night in general here. I'm getting that it wasn't necessarily spent just the two of you together, but maybe amongst friends. Maybe it was a birthday celebration of some sort. Gift, date, letting you know, surprise, thinking of you. So something definitely coming forth here, something tangible. And then there was a third party of some sort. So a love triangle relationship that, so one or both of you were possibly in other relationships at the time of meeting and or still healing from relationships. Okay. Okay. Let's get a couple more of the inner child here and see what else is being healed at this moment. Definitely a lot surrounding like security of oneself and feeling good enough here for whatever this is. If there was a past betrayal or hurt or abandonment in another connection, it really did a number on their confidence here, okay? It was like a long-term relationship, so I'm really getting if they didn't feel good enough for this person, then how could they be good enough for anyone else is kind of what's coming through. Write a letter to your inner child. So they really could be doing this at this time, some type of journaling practice that's really helping them heal these inner childhood wounds. And you have the double rainbow here. So it's almost like this promise, this promise, this, you know, it's like the destiny here is tied to the healing of this inner child. Okay, so it's on the other side of that, this double rainbow. That's absolutely beautiful here. It's God's promise. Say yes. Now is the time to be open and receive. So this came up in yesterday's reading, right? You never know what being open can, you know, bring for you. And then we have let love guide you. Choose to see the good in the world today. And we have some more like rainbow going on here. So beautiful, beautiful things. The white ship here with the dragonflies, spiritual enlightenment. Like your ships are coming in here, okay? All right, what else wants to come through? Let's get divine truth here. What are the truths coming in? What are the truths coming in? Black and white. I've always tried to be realistic with life, but you opened me up to color. Okay, so this person was very, very logical. Very King of Swords energy here. Enlightenment, which I just said, spiritual awakening, enlightenment with these dragonflies here, okay? The truth has been illuminated. I can't hide from what you've shown me. Their third eye has been opened here, okay? They can't go back on this now. They can't run from this any longer, I'm hearing. What else, Spirit? Proposal. Wow. And we have that with gift here. Taking the next steps in the relationship. Let's move in together and get married. I want to have a family with you, as we said. This is going to come in very shocking. We were picking up on this yesterday. The words are, I mean, it's going to be shocking. Very nervous. You make me feel nervous and excited in a good way. I'm scared to approach you. So there's still some fear here, of course. And then we have fragmentation. Until we make our shadows conscious, we will still continue to hurt others. So there's a recognition here. They understand that they have to heal in order to feel deserving of this relationship. This healing will help them have the confidence to come forward the more they heal, right? And it's not like they have to, I mean, healing takes a lifetime, you know, understanding that they don't have to be 100% healed, but the big things, you know, they really have to look at the big things and heal. They could be reaching out for, they could be doing counseling at this time. And this counselor is the third party here that's really going to help, you know, propel them forward and tell them they can't sit on these feelings for their lifetime. You know, they can't hold it in. They have to, you know, let it go and release it, even if that means just writing it down and releasing it. But I'm feeling really strongly here that they're going to come forward and say something. A lot of sexual tension. Okay, you've been on their mind, all the things they want to do to you. Sexual healing. There's a real healing around intimacy issues here, okay? There could have been, they could have seen intimacy issues growing up and also maybe had that in a relationship. Okay, so there's a lack of confidence here. There's a lack of confidence when it comes to intimacy. Divine masculine, aware and awakened to the divine calling, ready to take action, protect, and provide. Wow, I just saw an elephant. So like a big, gentle giant of sorts here. It's going to be very, very protective. I'm also seeing a bear. Here's that dang mosquito again. All right, we are moving on to the Neon Awakening by Spiritual Infusion, 1111. We have Corinthians 4:18, and we have moon energy here too, Cancer energy. We fix our eyes not on what is seen, but on what is unseen, since what is seen is temporary, but what is unseen is eternal. Beautiful. Hidden things coming to the surface at this time here. George Louis Borges. Don't talk unless you can improve the silence. Wow. Don't talk unless you can improve the silence. And I'm getting that's really tied here to a tempering of the energy. Okay, the energy was so intense between the two of you that it really needed to be tempered. Like, whereas you both probably felt super nervous in the same room, the next time you guys meet, you're going to feel a peace about the energy, and that's another way you're going to be able to tell that this was healed. Okay, we have third eye chakra, intuition, foresight, and mental clarity. Yes, along with this divine masculine, aware and awakened here. We have crown chakra, spiritual connection, enlightenment with the dragonflies, consciousness, over attachment to material possessions. That's awesome. There was definitely both of you could have had that to some extent. Stemming from inner childhood of not being accepted from certain people, okay? Thinking that subconsciously, not even having to think this, you know, consciously, subconsciously thinking that the more you had to show, the more worth you would gain, okay? And really moving away from that mentality. Proverbs 17:22, a joyful heart is good medicine, but a crushed spirit dries up the bones, okay? I was just talking about this with someone earlier today, okay? Certain situations can make your spirit die out, and you need to really be conscious of that, okay? And to move away from those things, you know, that are slowly killing your spirit. Our heart is what, you know, carries us through lifetimes here, okay? Okay. We have J.G. Holland. Heaven is not reached by a single bound, but we build the ladder by which we rise. Yes, these lessons you are going through are super important, okay? Ooh. Okay, this is for one of my followers because we have the name Michael again. Specifically, this is Jillian Michaels, but just Michael is really standing out to me. Transformation isn't a future event. It is a present day activity. And I'm really being called to green here, okay? So this specific person that this was for is for healing of the heart chakra, okay? And I'm getting a little bit of throat chakra too here specifically. Being able to speak your truth. Okay, I'm just gonna get a few Blinded by Love. This is by Finding Fate 1111 on YouTube. Feminine really coming into her own at this time. Like I'm hearing Stella got her groove back. Stella got her groove back. No one compares to you. That is right. No one compares to you. It took them time to realize that. As sad as that is, but it really did, okay? Because I'm getting this person gets a lot of attention, okay? And they really fed into that due to insecurity stemming from childhood, right? So it was wanted attention. They wanted attention from everybody here, okay? Chaos, obligations, and family drama, okay? So I'm getting specifically with this, that this person specifically took care or takes care of a lot of people here, okay? Whether that be friends, you know, they're a real provider for a lot of people. Maybe they take care of one or both of their parents and they're pretty young here. Okay. I want to tell you how I feel. This was at the bottom of the deck and came out. So that really wanted to come out. There is some shocking truth coming. And I wonder if they're actually going to like write a letter, maybe asking like a mutual friend for your address. I'm sensing specifically here there's been a move by probably both of you. Had the rainbow here. It said sexuality confusion. I'm getting here that this person may present a little like is masculine in the 3D, but may present a little feminine, or maybe people thought maybe they, you know, swung both ways, or, you know, liked both sexes at one point in their life. Maybe that was a question you even asked them, but they were like, oh no, you know, but people do say that sometimes. It wasn't really a confusion, but people question that about this person. Maybe they have a beautiful femininity to them, even though they are very masculine, a big, gentle giant, I'm hearing. Hopeless, despair, drowning in sadness. So you may have been picking up on this, like out of nowhere, being sad because they're letting themselves, they're really letting these feelings come to them lately, rather than subduing them or numbing them. And it's causing a lot of sadness because they didn't do anything about it. No matter the current situation, the love I feel for you is eternal. So they definitely, with what I was saying earlier, are recognizing that this is not going to go away. You are the only one for me. That may be what they're going to say. You are the only one for me. Something you've most likely really been wanting to hear. Okay, let's close this out with a little bit of the Hermit Tarot. Specifically, what are they gonna say, Spirit? What are they gonna say to my beautiful collective here? They got wrongful advice and it came out in the reverse. So they're not taking anyone's advice anymore. They're finally tuning in to their own intuition here, listening to themselves. They have mental clarity surrounding this, okay? This love scares me. So they're possibly going to tell you this here, that they were scared of this in the past, okay? And that created a blockage for them to accept what you were trying to give here. I am a very jealous person, also in the reverse. So this may have been something that they healed, okay? They may have noticed that you got a lot of attention and that really triggered with the triggers here that really triggered a lot of darkness within them. If I follow you, I could lose everything. So, you know, and this is in a lot of twin flame situations, okay? It's going to call for a decision that a lot of people don't understand, or they're not going to agree with, okay? They are not going to agree with the decision that has to be made. I have so much desire for you, but it's also 5 changes. Also, you are so beautiful. Why do you need me? Okay, so here's the insecurities again. They didn't understand why you would even care for them like that, okay? It was confusing, I'm getting. I am addicted to you. They really had to temper that energy here because it could have gone in negative direction. Okay, and then we have you make my heart full, and then we have a 10 here. So completion of a dark night of the soul, I'm hearing very strongly. All right, my loves, let's get a few charms here. See what wants to come through. We have a key and a feather here. We have an angel. So this is coming up again. I feel very strongly that this person called you an angel at some time within the relationship. They feel you, you know, you're like foreign, like a unicorn. The feminine and her black cat energy. Really calling, Spirit's really calling for you to stay in that energy at this time. Okay, and I put this one back, but it's the apple, but I'm really getting this time like forbidden fruit is what's coming through. So this is what stopped this relationship in the past. This tied to some type of third-party situation here. But like I said, we got the peace sign. There's gonna be a real peace the next time you guys meet up. You know, that energy, that really antsy energy, that really, really antsy, like not scared, but not scared, but nervous. That real nervous energy is going to be tempered. You're going to feel a real peace surrounding each other, which is how it should feel, you know. It might have not been like an orchestrated meeting. Maybe you guys actually weren't supposed to meet at the time you did, but it was like serendipity here. And we have another key with the heart. So this is like you two are the key to each other's heart here. We have also a fish, so Pisces energy I'm getting really strongly here. Could be in one of their mains, sun, moon, rising, or Venus here. We keep getting the butterfly. So coming out, and especially with this 10, it's really coming out of you know, some type of dark night of the soul cocoon cycle here, okay? There's a shift, a definite shift. All right, my loves, I hope this gave you a little bit of guidance. I hope it helped you on your twin flame journey. I love you very much, and until next time, love and light.